Sports Office Christmas edition. So we got a couple of people that make me think about happy things because they do great things, and they're a couple of fighters. World Boxing Champion Holly Holmes to my right, ladies first, and then to my left, MMA extraordinaire Keith Jardine, the Dean of Mean. Both of them here together, and you guys kind of got a joint project going on right now, right? Where you guys are like helping spread fitness throughout the land or something. What you guys are doing? So I was getting wind of some kind of project you guys got going.
Yeah, that's a goal, man. We have 2 gyms now, one in Rio Rancho, one in Albuquerque, and what we're doing is we're trying to create like a MMA kickboxing atmosphere, but it's for regular people, just people that just got off work and want to go get a workout in and sick of the treadmill, and just like you learn something, you get to have fun, you do kickboxing conditioning, you do strength training like MMA guys do, you jump in jiu-jitsu classes, but it's not an intimidating environment. It's all for the kids and for the just regular people. And we also got we have some fighters fight on the Jackson's MMA series, so we got the. Oh yeah, you got some of the real guys in there too. Yeah, they work out in the off hours. Our concentration is just for the regular people.
And do you guys have to like temper some people down, like tell them like, look, take it back a little bit. You're not quite ready for that, or does it ever get to that?
I know that really the atmosphere there, everybody's kind of more. It is really like family oriented, and people are real. I don't know. They work together. It's and I think they're real supportive of each other, trying to help each other get better. And I think even just whoever's usually coaching is very into it and wants to get into it, and very helpful.
What's the name of the place? Because we talked about it. What's the name of it?
Mean One MMA.
Mean One?
Mean One for me, MMA.
Okay, the Mean One. All right, that's easy to find. And speaking of Mean One, man, you just recently came back from a card and got some issues, huh?
Yeah.
They're trying to hold your check back a little bit, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, none of us got paid yet. I think it was a big scandal all along. We went.
We're working on some pipes downstairs or something. I'm sorry about that.
That's not my heartbeat.
That's Chelios.
Like how were those fights?
Chelios. Get mad here.
So what was the deal? Now, let me know what the organization is and what happened as far as the fight.
Well, it's called Nemesis. It was a great pro card. A guy like me, Paul Wintello, Elliot Marshall, like stars of MMA were down there fighting, and they brought us all down there, and man, a lot of stuff happened. We get to the fight, and I get to the arena when the fight's supposed to happen. And there's like less than 100 people in the arena. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It gets worse. I go on stage and hang out with Elliot and Sean Sims and watching this thing go down, and no people aren't coming. There's only 100 people, and the first fight happened. Okay, we'll just see how the first fight goes. And see the first round seemed to go forever. It was like, I think it was like 6-7 minute round, and they didn't have a ring, a bell. They didn't have a bell. They had a ring. They didn't have a bell.
They didn't have a bell for the fight?
Yeah, who has a fight? Like one of the first.
I never heard of that ever. What were they saying?
So
Ding!
They were scrambling on ringside, and so they found a towel and threw a towel in and stopped the round. And after that, they found a whistle, started blowing a whistle. That's how Bush League this thing was. It was lower than Bush League. It was bad, and we all had to share gloves. They didn't have enough gloves to go around. And
wow.
And that's kind of the beauty of the thing is everybody knew that getting paid was unlikely, and everybody knew that this thing was just, like I said, lower than Bush League, and no one should have been fighting there. But everybody there, all these world-class fighters, they all put on an incredible show, because when it comes down to it, we're really fighters, not businessmen, and we're all dressed up, we're all there, what are you going to do? So they all fought, and the fights were just incredible. One of the best cards I've ever seen.
Wow, one of the best cards you've ever seen, and it was run by a bunch of dopes.
Yeah, it was no commission, no doctor. I hear they were pulling judges out of the crowd.
What are you doing right now? Yeah, that's bad.
But guys, like Paul Wintello, Elliot, all these guys, some guys from here, John Dawson, had an incredible fight.
Wow.
Just,
So what about now? What happens now? You guys aren't gonna get paid, or you?
No, we're not getting paid. They don't have any money. We're working really hard. I just met 2 days ago. I met with the Secret Service, and we're really pushing hard to. We're gonna criminally prosecute these guys because they wrote us these checks, and and that's a federal offense. I mean, it's a Florida-based company. It doesn't matter.
They actually wrote you a check, and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
no good.
Oh yeah, they wrote us all checks because that gets really interesting. We were the day we were supposed to get paid was really something. I met Tim Fields had the nerve to sit down with me for breakfast while I was planning his getaway, and he sits down with me. Well, he looks for us at breakfast. What he's doing, he's planning his getaway, and says, "You guys gonna meet us over at the conference center? We'll meet you there, and I'm gonna go up and get your money, and we'll be right back down." So all the fighters end up meeting in this little area. 15 minutes turns into half an hour, turns like 45 minutes, turns into like an hour. And I say a joke to the guys, these guys are pretty smooth. They got us all sitting here while they're making their way out the back.
And they were.
And that's what they were doing. Isaac Valley Flag went up and found the guy's room. Like, I just can't wait anymore. Found the guy's room, went to the guy's room, Bob Phil, and he was all, he knocked on the door, the guy opened the door, he was all packed, his bag, his jacket on top of his bag, ready to go. He put his loafers on without any socks on. He's ready to jet. Like, I think he got the call from Tim, like, we're out of here.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Which that guy said he was probably hoping that you didn't get pounded.
yeah, exactly. No, I'm just really neat, man. This is the way I live. It's all in a corner ready to go, and so no, I got your checkbook right here. We're gonna write you guys checks, and he wrote everybody checks. He wrote me a check and stuff.
He was writing the check to save his life.
Exactly. And they thought they would just get back on Monday, air the pay-per-view, recoup some money from the pay-per-view, and by then it'd be too late for the fighters to stop anything. But we found out the checks were no good, and right away, and we're trying to gain control of the production, so we can air that and sell that and use it to recoup the fighters' purses.
Oh yeah, because you guys, it was a good card and everything. That's cool. That's interesting. Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of interest. I mean, it's all over the internet. I mean, this is just the fact that I think the beauty in the whole thing is you have all these fighters that have fought all over the world and fought in the UFC and main events, and these quality guys, and they're in this not even a bush league. This I mean, I can't describe it.
That's unbelievable, man. That's crazy.
And every one of them went out and fought incredible fights.
As far as that goes, what was the name of the card?
Nemesis.
Nemesis was the name of the card. Okay,
Global Invasion. Yeah.
World Vision.
Global Invasion. Yeah.
Global Invasion. Nemesis. Yeah. Wow. And now, speaking of MMA, I guess, are you the one who talked Holly into jumping over, or did she just get bored with boxing? I guess you can answer that better than Keith.
I've been bugging her for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's gonna tear it up.
I hope so. People have kind of been mentioning it to me here and there, and I don't know. And I knew that I had to at least make the decision, because if I'm not passionate about it, I know I'm not gonna do well. I think things, so
Yeah.
I wanted to wait maybe till, I guess, I felt like I was passionate about wanting to learn it. And just some of the other girls, we do what we call circles. One person's training for a fight, they stay in the ring, and every round a fresh person goes in to try and make them tired. And so one of the other girls was training for a fight, and I thought, I was in practice, and they said, hey, do you mind doing a circle with her instead of just boxing? Like, she's going to try and take you down. Or they said, do you mind if she takes you down? And I was like, well, she can try, because I'm still at least competitive. I'm not, and just even with the small stuff like that, I just started, they try and take me down, and just trying to get them off, and just kind of, it's a different kind of physical, it's not just punching, and like right away I'm like, man, that is fun. It's really fun. And then just kind of working on a few takedowns with them, and I thought, I totally want to learn more of this. So I've been, before my last fight, I kind of took some time off of learning, because I wanted to focus on just, boxing at the moment, because I had my boxing fight coming up. But I was, learning a lot, and I feel like I'm learning it faster than I thought I would. There's still so much to learn, but I want to get back into, doing that, because I want to definitely fight MMA this year.
She makes me mad. She's picking up so quick.
She's doing that well, huh?
Things are taking me years to learn. Like, she picks up right away. It kind of makes me mad.
Oh, wow. She's going to be really good.
I'll remember it. I pick it up when I'm doing it. I hope I do it,
What are your boxing fans saying, like online and stuff like that, when they hear, oh, Holly's going to go MMA?
The only things I've really heard are, so when are you going to make the switch? And I'm like, I'm not making a switch. I'm still going to box. I still love boxing. I'm not like throwing in the towel on it. It's just, why not do it both and, you know, experience everything? You know, fighting's really a small window. We're all, and then we're going to have to find something else to do when we're done. So I'd really like to be able to just experience everything I can and take advantage of the time that I am fighting. And I just want to make sure and really get into it. And
all
now,
those experiences you have like good training going on now.
and
You know,
I
as
have,
far as like where you could train somebody later when you leave. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's good stuff. You know, Keith is giving you his MMA skills, and
yes,
the Dean of Mean is making you a mean
He's
MMA
the master.
fighter. So
It's scary though because there's not too many girls out there with the boxing experience she has, and she's picking up the wrestling so quick. I mean, she's jumping in with good wrestlers, and they're having a hard time taking her down already. It's kind of like that old Japanese proverb: to know one thing well, to know a million. And
right.
she's so good at boxing that it carries over to everything else.
Oh, that's
the
cool.
body position, the body awareness, things like that.
Right. Well, you know, like, one thing about you, Keith, is like you're so mellow, your demeanor and stuff, and then when you get in the ring, you're like, ah! Man, what's up, man? You start raging when you get in there, huh? Because you know, like the first time we ever talked, I was thinking like, man, he is a real mellow guy, man. You know.
Yeah. Well, I won't say I start raging, but you're when you get in the ring and it's time to go, that's your body just kind of turns on and like the kind of the inner beast comes out.
Yeah, your inner beast really comes out, man.
Yeah.
It does, man. It's fun to watch you. You know, it's been fun, and
Thanks.
had a great time watching you. Now, before we get out of here, quickly, anything you guys would like to say about your new joint venture to the viewers out there?
Just come check it out. The whole point is it's just, I mean, New Year's is coming up. Everybody wants to get in shape and find something they can stick with and to stay in shape and have fun and just get away from the machines, get off of the treadmill and come over to our school and learn something, learn self-defense and have fun and learn the sport you love and get in shape like the best athletes in the world and have fun at the same time in this non-intimidating environment.
Where is it?
It's on our Albuquerque one is on Wyoming and Carmel. It's just north
Okay, that's
of
like
Paseo.
right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And the Rio Rancho one's on Southern by the Albertsons there.
Okay, and Holly, I know I said the last thing, but I want to ask you: will you box another boxing match before you do MMA, or which one's going to come first, or what's next for you?
that's still up in the air. So it could be either one. We'll see.
When are you fighting again?
You know, I'm not sure.
What's my cell phone? That's Nemesis. You want to?
I've got a lot of offers, but I got my first real break in 8 months, and I'm just taking time to actually make a smart step instead of just take the first thing that comes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you all for your time.
Thank you.
Holly Holmes
Anytime.
and Keith Jardine. MMA will never be the same. We'll see you guys next time.